And we're just gonna go pick up some gas, get some breakfast. I guess there's a bakery in town, and then we head for our big day. I think it's section 2, where we do a lot of mountain passes. So I think it's Cinnamon Pass, California, Corkscrew. So I'm excited as usual, but a little bit nervous. These are going to be big passes, and excited to see the views and to be up that high. But yeah, gotta say, a little nervous too. So we're at Lake City Bakery, and this is our view. And it's just a little tiny place, just on your way out of town. If you're going, we're going again north to south on the BDR, and it's just a little tiny place. Well, here we go, Cinnamon Pass. The water is crystal clear. You can see the bottom. And my goodness, we've barely started Cinnamon Pass, and this is what we have to look at already. Unbelievable. It's another beautiful, gorgeous day. We have just had such fantastic weather this entire trip, and been very spoiled so far with that. It's 18 degrees Celsius right now. Sun, you can see, is out, bright blue skies. Just a fantastic day. The word majestic comes to mind with these mountains. Wow. So we're just picking our way through, taking our time, and beautiful, like, cinnamony mountains in front of us. It's like crystal clear blue, the water. I feel pretty small in this vastness. Wow. Cool. Okay. This is absolutely stunning. Cinnamon Pass. Good ride, some tricky switchbacks. So we made it to Animas Forks. are making our way to Silverton. So we did Cinnamon Pass. It was a lot of fun. Had some good challenging parts in it. And you know, we have 3 more passes to do if we stay on the BDR. We were talking to some people. 2 of them are much tougher, it sounds, than the one we just did. The 2 of us are just bagged, like arms, legs. We've had many days in a row where we've just been going hard. And we're thinking, you know what? With where we're at, our skill ability, our fatigue, I'm sure we could go and do those. But don't know that that's the smartest decision right now. So we're picking our way down to Silverton, and it's just beautiful. So we're gonna make our way there, and then we're gonna make our way over to Uray, and a hotel might be in our future with hot springs, and just take a little time on our vacation to relax a bit. And we'll see where we wind up tomorrow as far as exploring around here. But super day so far. Met some other really nice people, and yeah, just enjoying our time. Again, we have that river running beside us, and it's just an incredible color. It's almost clear but blue, and it looks almost like ice, but running ice. It's really neat. Oh wow, that's super pretty. Look at that water, I just can't get enough of it. That mine thing is cool too. I knew the other 2 passes were going to be harder, and those hairpins were no joke going up that one side. Like, they were not easy. They were just unnerving, I found. Like, so we're rolling into Silverton, and we're thinking about stopping for a bite, and it's just such a cute little town. So we're just leaving Silverton. Had a nice lunch of Stonefire pizza. It was really good. So now we're just making our way to Uray, and we'll be joining up on the $1 Million Highway, and we're gonna take a little bit of a rest. Pulling into Uray, and we are planning to spend the night here, so we'll see where we end up and where we can stay. It's such a pretty little town. So we did wind up finding a place to stay in Uray. It's right by the $1 Million Highway. It's called Twin Peaks, and seemed to be the best price for what was available. It's a long weekend, so everything was booked up, and a couple of places that were still available were super expensive. But this place, it was not as expensive, still expensive, but we just needed a nice rest day. Well, we didn't rest all day, we still did Cinnamon Pass, but we wanted to have a shorter day because we were both pretty beat. And this place has hot springs as well, so this is some of the view. And this is the entrance to the hot springs, and they have all different pools, different heats than they have. What I've been really loving is the cold pools, like ice cold. So it really kind of shocks the system, and then you get back in the warm pool again. So we're making our way out of Uray, and our plan for today, we're having a very late start. We enjoyed some time at the hot springs and cold plunge pool and what have you this morning, and so we had a later checkout. So it's around 12:30 now, and the plan for today is we're gonna make our way over to Telluride. We're gonna hit up part of Last Dollar Road, and from there we're actually gonna take probably pavement all the way to Cortez or to Dolores, and then we're gonna jump on the Colorado BDR section 1 going south to north this time. So we're kind of doing a bit of a hodgepodge of a bunch of things, but yeah, today is going to be more of a kind of relaxing, easy rest day for us, and then we'll be fresh again tomorrow to get back on part of the BDR again. So we've opted not to do Ophir, just thinking it's well beyond my expertise and not worth it. So hopefully we'll tackle that one when we have a little bit more riding experience on these bikes under our belts. So yeah, looks like there's some rain brewing behind the mountains too. So we've just turned onto some gravel. Not sure if this is Last Dollar Road or if it's a county road, but nice to get on some gravel again. Oh, it is beautiful. Wow. Ah. I'm gonna crush it. There we go. Jeep. Okay. Okay. Okay, still easing in. Okay, good. Oh, wow. That's unreal. Yep. Okay. Oh. was not expecting that today as I start the video. We're gonna have a nice relaxing day and be on the slab. That was fun. Me too. Yeah. Well, I didn't like those dark clouds even when we were doing this because the sign said it gets really slippery, right? I don't want to be doing this when it's really slippery. Nice where we are. So there is rain clouds coming up over the one ridge as well. Yeah, that's where we were, and we beat those dark clouds. Wow. There's rain in all the mountains. So we are now dropping into Telluride. So we're done Last Dollar Road and we're heading over to Cortez, and we're just going to be taking pavement the rest of the way. Should be there in about an hour, so we'll have a nice short day, be nice and rested for tomorrow when we do section 1 south to north on the Colorado BDR. And just beautiful mountains everywhere continue. So we just came out of just a little bit of rain. There's been like clouds all around us, and finally hit some rain. But we got blue skies ahead, and it really wasn't very much rain at all. So now, who knows what's around this next corner. But not bad at all. So we've just pulled into Dolores, and we're just riding through. Wow, so Cortez, we're probably about 8 miles away, and the landscape has just completely changed. And off to the side, I've been trying to show this in the mirror, but off to the side here to my left, that's what we rode through. And somehow we wiggled our way through without getting super wet. But the clouds were just building around all the mountains when we were in the Telluride area and when we were on Last Dollar Road. But somehow we squeaked through with just a little bit of rain. And this is what we have in front of us. Wow. I just love all the change in scenery and landscape, and so cool. Made it to Cortez, and the light on those buttes over there is just awesome. So we're just leaving Holiday Inn where we stayed in Cortez. This place, Tequila's, is where we went for dinner. Really good Mexican, like delicious. We had been there a number of years back when we were on another road trip, and which is fantastic. So we're just gonna get some gas, and we have one quick stop at Walmart. We just need to pick up some food, like Mountain House dried food, because we're not sure where we're going to end up today, and then we'll go from there. So right now we're section 1 of BDR that we're going to do. So we're just making our way to Dolores, and from there we should be getting on some dirt. Now, there was quite a lot of rain all around us yesterday, so we're not too sure how wet the trail is going to be. So we're planning to take the first alternate anyways. On the map it indicates that if it's wet, take the alternate. So we don't know what the trail is going to be like, so we're going to start with the first alternate and then go from there. There's 2 alternates in this section. And this will likely be our last section of BDR riding that we're going to be doing on this trip, because we got to start heading north, which we are right now, and getting back home again. So we've decided to just follow the normal BDR route, and if it does get too wet or what have you, we'll just turn around, come out, and then find the easy alternate. So that's the plan. The ground all around here looks quite dry, but we'll see what it looks like on the actual trail. Way through some mud holes, picking our way around them where we can. And you can really see where this would be awful if it was wet. It looks really empty, like, you know, clueless as far as how much water is normally in there. But look at it, it doesn't even look like it's a reservoir. The water is incredibly low. Area I'm looking at here, that looks like grassland, and you can see a little bit of mud over there, is normally underwater from what the GPS is indicating. So that's just wild. Beautiful, gorgeous mountains to the right. Okay, stay relaxed, look where I want to go. Tip, move my weight. Look where I want to go. Yep. All good. Relax and absorb. Okay, so we've come up to a bit of a muddy, watery thing. Looks like the bottom's firm. So we're gonna go through it. Okay. Good. Steer with the feet. I'm there. Thank you. Oh, wow. Woo! Absolutely stunning. Hard to keep your eyes on the road when you got views like that. Oh my goodness. So we're on a private ranch right now. And my goodness, their view. Williams Ranch, we think. My goodness. And there's the house back there. I don't know if I can get it on camera. We're staying left. So we're still on the ranch and we're coming up to more mountain views. There's all different houses kind of dotted through here. And it's just completely encircled by mountains. Man. River crossing here. Wow. think it's a canyon, and as pretty as it is, it's gotten really hot. The heat's just kind of radiating off the rocks. So it's 33 degrees Celsius. It's pretty, but it's hot. It's beautiful, like that band of reddish cream of like solid rock, and then the road winding through. I think it's like sand. Yep. This rock is just so cool. Holy smokes, look at this. Yeah. Yeah, it is a little greener by the river than it was. And well, we're continuing to descend, and it's getting steadily hotter and hotter and hotter. So now it's 36 degrees Celsius. But what a cool road. So this road just keeps going and going and going. And every bend is just spectacular. Just fueled up. Didn't fill our tanks all the way because it is now 39 degrees. So it's hot. So I have just sweat running down my back, my arms, my legs. And that was the town of Gateway. So this is the most wild optical illusion. So it feels like we are going downhill, and it looks like we're going downhill, but we're actually climbing, which is so weird. And the temperature would match that too, because now it's 34 degrees. But the GPS is saying we're climbing, and it feels and looks like we're going downhill. And there was a cyclist as well where I thought we were going downhill, and the cyclist coming at us was coasting. Just a wild optical illusion. So it's been pretty amazing how quickly this has changed from red rocks to essentially like mountains again, with all kinds of like trees and shrubs. making our way over to the hotel. We're hoteling it again today. We just are melting right now. And went to get some Wi-Fi at Walmart, and it was 40 degrees Celsius. Now it's reading 39 degrees Celsius on the bikes. Yeah, so we're gonna seek out some air conditioning. Home for the night, Fairfield Inn and Suites. We're just walking, it's like literally minutes from our hotel. And oh, that's a cool bison. That's really cool. So we're staying in the historic downtown section of Grand Junction. Sorry, I really like bicycles and motorbikes. That is such a cool sculpture.